Hi, I'm Cameron Bonzi, and you are listening to Coast of Maine's Growing Good podcast. And I'm here with Stacy Haynes and Chloe Hoffman of the Maine Conservation Alliance. We're talking about a big event. How are you guys today?
We're great. Happy to be here, Cameron.
We're happy to have you, and I want to talk about there is a big Earth Day event, and we were there last year. So just to kind of read to make sure that I have everything accurate, I want to invite everybody that's listening to join us for an Earth Day beach cleanup at Old Orchard Beach on Saturday, April 20th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. All that's correct, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then we're also partnering with several other groups. So we're partnering with the Blue Ocean Society for Maine Conservation. They will be here doing some education. And we'd also like to welcome our friends, the Maine Audubon and the Coastal Birds Project. They are actually focused on endangered piping plovers, and they will be doing a presentation there too, correct?
They will be. We're going to have one of the main Audubon's naturalists there with us to talk about her beach cleanup volunteers should be looking out for and how to protect these endangered species habitat.
So people are not only going to come and help, they're going to learn while they're there. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's awesome. The morning will even include a raffle with gear provided by Patagonia. Do you know what the gear is that Patagonia is actually donating?
We sure do. There's some really fun goodies that they've provided for us, including a pair of wool socks. We have a trucker hat that's going out. We have a backpack. Trying to remember everything off the top of my head. There's an organic cotton towel in there. There's a lot of really fun, cool goodies that Patagonia has provided us with for this raffle.
That sounds awesome. Wool socks, a trucker's hat. So people are going to be styling when they're there and at the beach too.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and we know that there's going to be sponsorship from Bristol Seafood. What is Bristol Seafood doing with the beach cleanup?
Likely they'll bring a team with them to clean up. And otherwise they because they're focused on their product comes from the coast, then it's
Sure.
fitting that they're
Yeah,
monetarily sponsoring it.
that's awesome. And then also Dirigo Solar, Lee Auto, and Luke's Lobster. And then a shout out in here, we've talked about Holy Donut. Are they providing donuts?
They sure are. They have very generously provided, I think it's 8 dozen donuts for our volunteers. They just so exciting. Mainers love Holy Donuts, so we're
Well,
stoked to have them on board.
I'm bringing some, the Coast of Maine staff too. Those donuts may never make it to the rest of the people that are there because I'm going to be there early. So show up, make sure you're there.
Yeah, I've had a few people tell me also. They're like, oh, so there'll be 93 for me and then 5 left for everyone else, right? I've heard all of everyone's going to be really excited to have the donuts there.
Yes, we do love our Holy Donuts in Maine, that's for sure. And then the first 50 participants to arrive they'll receive Earth Day reusable tote bags. And we're going to also be providing Stonington plant food in those bags. We did this last year. Obviously, it's got lobster meal and kelp meal in it, so that represents the ocean like most Coast of Maine products do. So people will also be able to do a beach cleanup and then go home and amend their soil to have a wonderful harvest this spring. So everybody should come to this event. The Maine Conservation Alliance, how long have you folks been doing this event?
That's okay. I think that this question is actually better geared towards Stacy. Actually, totally sure.
Either way. So this will be our third year doing the beach cleanup, and it's grown every year, and it's really a lot of fun and really exciting for people to be able to pick up trash and also to be able to log it in. And there's that citizen scientist piece of it that's a lot of fun. So Blue Ocean Society tracks all of that and is able to put it into a database of overall what this impact is on the environment.
So I've done it. I did it last year. I was honored to be there, and we had some of our staff there too. So kind of talk about that process, because people, will they come as teams? Will they divide into teams? And we were picking up pieces of trash and plastic and different things. Go through the coordination of counting and working as a team to pick all that up.
Yeah, so folks can either come on their own or they're very welcome to bring guests with them. And as far as how those groups are divided, I think that they're broken out into teams by Blue Ocean Society, but Stacy, maybe you can speak there to that. I actually wasn't a part of the pickup itself last year. I was helping doing some coordination.
In the beginning, I think we've mentioned Blue Ocean Society will do a primer as to how we'll be split up and how we track what we collect, and they provide the bags for picking things up. And they have the material for weighing it. The only part that the participants bring are gloves and a water bottle. So all of the division of the teams happens by Blue Ocean Society. It was fairly organic, where people would spread out on the beach in groups and collect trash and then log it in through their app. And it was weighed once they finished their collection back in one central location.
So I can say to anybody who's planning on coming, bring a positive attitude, be social, know that you're going to share some donuts with some friends, and that you may get paired up with somebody you've never met before to help make the world a better place, in a sense, cleaning the beach. So there will be a coordination when the folks get there. There may be a group that already says, hey, we're going to work as a team. We've already talked about this. There may be individuals or other groups that get combined together, and you get that diversity and people working in unison to do something good. There's a lot of power to that whole process. So that's great. Last year when we did it, that's what we were given bags. And then I think we had 5 or 6 people. You bring everything back, you get it weighed. Blue Ocean Society takes care of that. And that process will get some data on what was there, how much was picked up, and how much we made, the beach a better place too. So that's terrific. What else would you, in setting the table for people to understand what's going to happen when they get there? Are there pieces we're missing? Is there anything else that you think people should know?
No, I mean, I think that you covered it, and what Stacy said rings true is definitely to bring a water bottle so that we stay hydrated. We'll definitely have snacks and things for people to keep them energized throughout the day. Yeah, I think that it's just really important to have the right gear when you go out into, especially when you're picking plastic, you want to make sure that you've got good shoes on your feet when you're walking around the beach, especially this time of year where it's still a little chilly.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, do you have anything to add, Stacy? I think that really covered everything.
I think the only other piece to mention is that Maine Conservation Alliance is an advocacy and an education and an outreach organization. And in line with that, we will have postcards that people will be able to fill out saying that they would like to take action on clean energy, such as solar or other opportunities when they arise. So those postcards will actually be what is entered into the raffle. So as well as making a difference by cleaning up the beach that day, there will also be the opportunity to advocate and take another meaningful action that's very in line with the mission of Maine Conservation Alliance.
I think that's terrific, and I can tell people from the experience that I had, you should go, bring friends, bring your appetite for donuts, and you also, if you like to garden, Coast of Maine is going to be there. Remember, the first 50 do get a handout that will include our Stonington plant food. I want to thank you both for being here. I want to remind everybody, Earth Day beach cleanup, Old Orchard Beach, Saturday, April 20th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Be there. You got three great people here that you've listened to. I know you're going to want to come to the event. We can't wait to see you. Chloe and Stacy, thank you for joining us.
Thanks,
Thank
Cameron.
you, Cameron.